I kidnapped my father and locked him in a remote cabin just to stop him from marrying a woman who didn't exist. My father is 70, lonely, and worth $3 million. When my mother passed away, a hole opened up in his life that no amount of bridge clubs or golf could fill. So, when Elena appeared in his Facebook DMs, he fell hard. Elena was perfect. She was a 40-year-old widow from Italy with a voice like honey and a face that looked like a Renaissance painting. They spent hours on FaceTime. I saw the screen, she moved, she blinked, she blew him kisses. But something felt off. Her room never changed. The lighting on her face never shifted when she moved her head. I'm a software engineer. I ran a fragment of their video calls through a detection sweep. The result made my blood run cold, 99% synthetic. Elena was a sophisticated, real-time AI skin being operated by a scammer syndicate. I tried to tell him. I showed him the data. He called me cynical and jealous. Then, he told me the bombshell. He was flying to Turkey to meet her, and he had already initiated a wire transfer of $500,000 to clear her family's legal debts so they could start their life together. The wire was set to clear in 48 hours. The police said they couldn't do anything until a crime was actually committed. I couldn't wait for him to be penniless and heartbroken. I invited Dad for a last weekend getaway at our family's remote hunting cabin before his big trip. Once we were there, I lost his car keys and disabled the Wi-Fi. When he realized he couldn't access his banking app to finalize the wire, he went nuclear. He called me a warden, a thief, and a monster. He sat in that cabin for 3 days, refusing to eat, staring at the wall. While he was imprisoned, I worked with a friend in cyberintelligence. We tracked the IP of the FaceTime calls to a server farm in Southeast Asia. We didn't just find Elena, we found 60 other Elenas all being generated by the same bot farm. On Monday morning, I handed my dad his phone. I didn't show him the banking app. I showed him a live feed of the raid on the server farm, and the moment the Elena filter glitched out, revealing a middle-aged man in a headset sitting in a basement. My dad didn't say a word for the entire drive home. The kidnapping was the only way to keep him offline long enough for the wire to expire and the truth to catch up. He didn't lose his $3 million, but he did lose his dream. He's staying with me now. He still hasn't fully forgiven me for the locked cabin weekend, but every time he looks at his bank balance, he